guess I forgot to charge my computer last night. In the middle of my words, it just said bloop. As I was speaking and saying, we as parents must realize we affect our children. We are the beginning of their life. We are the molder of them. We are the creators at the beginning of their life before they understand how to govern some things, which I'm gonna be honest, excuse me, I've never seen it done, but if we would just allow, I'm curious to know how a child would come up if we would allow them to have more say or more freedom. Well, I guess I can see that with the new generations, those parents who children are internet influencers. They mature early, and they come into their own. Whatever gift or talent that those parents see in those kids as children, they're cultivating them, and they're starting to make wealth now. So when those 5 and 10 and 12-year-olds get 19, 20, 25, 30, or even my age, my God, like just the foundation that they will have already set for themselves and for their families, and the legacies that they're building and creating as children, instead of the generations where, their child used to like to draw, and you used to tear up the drawings and tell them to get outside and go play, and they want to, do what it's in them to do, and you distracting them, or you're not aligned, you're not focused, so you getting them off track. We have to be very, very careful as parents and understand that it's up to us to get our children into the proper alignment of what it is they were created to do. My son, I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud. He is a computer genius. He gets it righteously though. But he can build a game and do all that coding and stuff like a champ. And he's only 12, and had we been telling him, get off the computer and go outside, go play, he wouldn't have that. He wouldn't have been able to create a game on one of the top game company gamer systems and have other people playing his game, paying to play his game, and he reached over 1 million in the game money. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give a shout out to my baby boy. Mommy is so proud of you, little one. You know who you are. I love you. I adore you. And I'm so honored to be your mommy. Yeah. It's none of your business what my son's name is. If you know it, then you know it. If you don't, you don't supposed to know. But yeah, I just think it's important for parents to watch your children and encourage them, inspire them, and stop muting the eagerness in them. And a lot of times it's only because you can't keep up with them or relate to them. And that's okay, And our prayer should be, God, please restore the eagerness in all of us that has been muted and held in bondage by those in authority, the leaders, the teachers, or those who was out of alignment to begin with themselves, and who attempted to teach and lead us from a place of bondage themselves. We have to face the reality that, a lot of times we think because we are adults that we know it all and we have it all together when we don't. And we didn't, you know. And it's sad a lot of times that our children, get the short end of the stick because we don't know what we're doing. That's why I think it's very important. Even though, anybody can produce and have a child, I think it's important for people to be at a mature state mentally before they decide to have sex and have children. Like, seriously. Because that is one of the most important jobs ever. Bringing a life into this world and being an example for it. We take it so lightly, and it's such a responsibility, because that's how our world is what it is today. It says, how many prisoners are attempting to free and lead those already free? A lot of us as parents, we're trying to teach and train our children. They don't need it. Not from us. We got to get our minds free first. How you in jail and you trying to give me directions on how to get out? And you been locked up for 30 years, but you gonna help me escape? Something's wrong with that picture. We don't ever want to lose or make our children lose our quest for enthusiasm of life, of our thirst to feel good. Never allow anyone to suppress you. Always stay in the high flying place. Children represent everything we desire to be. They are tuned in, they are tapped on, and they are turned on. Not worried about what other people are thinking about them, and they are selfishly oriented. The student oftentimes is the real master teacher. We need to pray, help me restore my eagerness for life. Help me enjoy each day to the fullest. We need to stay eager and alert for life. Separate your eagerness for life with the thoughts of others and the approval or disapproval of others. Let go of trying to please people. Eagerness is a defiance against bondage, opinions of others who want to squelch you by their disapproval or willingness to label you failure or whatever they feel, because you're not doing what they think you should be doing, or acting the way they think you should be acting, or dressing the way they think you should dress, or live the way they think you should live, or sing the way they think you should sing, or eat the way they think you should eat. Who are they? Stop creating a story of what you think others are saying about you. Who cares? Change your perspective, your perception. Change your thoughts. Worry only about what you think of you. That's how you stay free, and you stay eager about life, and you stay out of bondage. Enjoy life. It was meant to be enjoyed. And that is what we should allow our children to do. Enjoy their life. You've had to wait 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years yourself. But you're going to, and you know the struggle because you dealt with it. Because you didn't get in until late. But you're going to raise your children the same way you were raised. Really? No. Do things differently. Give your children a chance you never had. They deserve it. And some children nowadays, they're bold enough to take that chance themselves. And I give them kudos. Mom and them telling them to get a good, steady job. And they're like, no, I want to be an artist. No, I want to be an actor. No, I want to travel the world. And they do it. And they make it. So, realize that your road for your life is not your children's road. And that's okay. Different does not mean bad. Difference just means just that, different. We're each different. We're each individuals, and we were each created for a purpose and a plan. And just because you're a dentist, or because you're a doctor, because you and your grandfather and your great-grandfather and your dad and everybody before you were police officers or were teachers, does not mean the next generations have to follow that if that is not their drive. Just because everyone else pledged your fraternity, everyone else went to your college, if they don't want to go there, do not force them. Let them be who they were created to be. Alright? Alright. Well, I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to get back in the bed and get me some little sleep. I woke up earlier to start my prepping for my dinner and just realized, I was like, wait, I don't have my pot yet, so I got to go buy a pot. So I got to wait until the store open. So I got my greens in the sink, being cleansed with the vinegar. And once the store is open, I'll go get me a nice pot so I can boil them. But I'm still going to give me about an hour and a half of some rest. But I just wanted to come on and say hi and give a little shout out podcast. Let you guys know I still love you. This, I think, will be my 90th episode. Yes, y'all, I've been doing it. Y'all give me some love. It's been about a year consistently that I have done it. In less than a year or about a year, I am about to make 100 episodes soon. Got 10 more to go. I'm trying to think. I gotta have somebody. I missed having my cousin on at one point, but I'm still gonna bring him on in between there. But I gotta find somebody. Maybe I have a celebrity or something for my 100th. Gotta have somebody special for my 100th episode. We're gonna do it big. Alright, you guys, I love you. Have a blessed, happy, prosperous, aligned Sunday. I wish you well. I wish you nothing but peace, joy, happiness, and wealth. Alright? And until we see each other, or until the next podcast, this has been your girl, Coach LockMarie, and I will see you on the next episode. Peace.